For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Sorry, it's supposed to be serious time.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout he flopped off when I was the another war to pray. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, and dying they comes to me.
Oh!
Two weddings brought on by beheadings, get all is happily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker,
We are at the Red
brought
Wedding.
to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
I like a squire or something. Or a
Make sure
squire's
it's
only for
spotless
knights.
this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Oh. Ew.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, we are just a squire.
Oh, we are
Why
a
not?
squire.
They don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
Yeah.
Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
I don't take orders
job.
from
I
you.
don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some
God
wine.
damn, everyone's so bossy.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
See, he seems nice.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Who's the dude I'm supposed to be squiring for?
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Oh? I get to parquet. Words are hard.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
I've already been partaking in celebrations.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly
Oh
Rock!
dear.
Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
Oh, this is giving me such
Got it.
nostalgia.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
Which one's
As his
Roderick?
father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become.
You keep track of
On
all
a
these
night like
names.
this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
I seek nothing, my lord. Serving a noble house such as yours is reward enough.
You're far too modest, Garrett.
Let's be an
Whatever
absolute
you believe is
kiss-ass.
best, my lord.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go.
No, maybe
and
we
find
should
Roderick
tell
if you can.
somebody.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Because I have seen the show.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
I literally said I would. But why the unnecessary comment there?
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's why you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms.
This guy's not very
I suppose
nice.
this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
I was just saying,
pig
good
farmers.
spirits, I suppose. While
All
it
I'm
lasts.
saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low.
About that.
For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it
Bro,
didn't
first you
hurt.
said I came from nothing, now I got this
How much
almighty
further?
uncle.
It's right over there.
The Red Wedding. Yes, see this, even though I played through the first couple episodes, this is part of why I don't remember all that much, because there's so many names to keep
Take your
track
time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
of. Uh-oh,
Don't expect me to carry it
Spaghetti-O.
for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Oh, they even got the music. That
What's
is
gotten into you?
chilling.
You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No,
No.
you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
No,
What's
we're
wrong with
literally
him?
about to die.
Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Are you oblivious? Oh fuck.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need
think I ran
to
out of
find
time.
Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Do you not get it, my guy? Oh shit. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
We need to get back to camp.
You don't even have a sword. Yeah, see, there's a lot of new names to remember in this game.
Garrett, we have to get back.
And even watching through Game of Thrones, it took a rewatch or two
From the king.
to actually keep an eye and get a handle for so many freaking names. Ooh. But oh, there we go. Bowen, you are useless.
Ready, boys!
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
I almost pushed the wrong button.
What?
Fuck you and your crossbows that take forever to reload.
Look out!
Maybe playing a game with a whole bunch of quick time events while being intoxicated was not the move. Oh, we gotta mash the Q. Do the Q as we do in all the Telltale games. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm mashing. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh. Don't distract him! See what you did! Literally! Oh, God.
Good fucking riddance.
He's literally in the middle of a sword fight. Don't shout his name to get his attention, you dingus!
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh, dear. Hello? Where did you come from?
Walter Frey, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time to run.
Oh.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Oh, shoot.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Oh.
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
He will remember that. I don't know if he will.
Tell your
I
uncle.
don't think he's going to be around much longer.
Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
North Grove must never be lost. Okay.
It's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Fucking Forrester.
With love from Walter Frey.
Yeah, he didn't remember that for very long. Oh, Iron from Ice. Yeah, I don't know if you need previous knowledge of the show or books, I guess, in order to play this game. But starting at the Red Wedding, it kind of feels like, you know, they really anticipated the audience of this game to know and understand like, oh, shit's about to hit the fan in like 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. Mouse to look around. What? Oh, okay. I thought I could turn the camera. Nope. Well, there's the sprint button. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. A dead pig. Oh, there's blood. Blood. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Oh, don't touch it. Uh-oh. I don't think it came from the piggy. Or maybe it did, I don't know. Okay, let's go. A little bit more pep in the step. Which way do we go? Gotta go this way? What is that? A cart? Destroyed cart. Yeah, something is afoot.
That's Father's car.
Gasp. Oh no.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
The
Winter may be
Boltons.
coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Oh, why?
Move along, boy.
I'm
There's
trying.
nothing for
I'm
you
trying to keep the
here.
seriousness of the scene, but it's hard to feel bad for characters.
I said move on.
Literally never met
Unless
before.
you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forester. I should have known.
Maybe they would have been on our side if they thought we were a deserter.
That sword's too big for you, boy.
Little
You can
bit.
barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh, shoot. I'm not paying attention.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Don't turn your back to people pointing swords at you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we might need a little more training with this sword. Ah, shit.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
That's unfortunate. Bit embarrassing.
You really are a
Ooh.
pig farmer.
Pitchfork! Oh-hoo. Yeah, this game gets pretty decently graphic, a lot like the show. Ow! Ow! Oh, shit ass!
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was
Bullshit.
only following orders.
You just tried to kill me.
No, please!
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
He's probably gonna be a
That much I
fucking
promise.
tattletale. Although he's already gone and gonna snitch. Oh, maybe we should have spared him. I have instant regrets.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Oh well, no going back now. Gotta live with the consequences
Your
of our
sister.
actions.
She hid I tried to stop them.
Well, that's,
I'll kill the men who did this.
I mean, we got 2 out of the 3. You know, just one more that we let get away. Ironrath, stronghold of House Forrester. I keep forgetting we're not an actual Forrester. Who the hell are we? What's our name? Garrett? Garrett something.
It's Garrett!
I don't know what our last name is.
Tell him his nephew survived!
His house name is super important in this game.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Oh.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Appreciate that.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
And then, no. Ew. Medieval medicine at its finest.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead.
Oh boy, where have I heard that before?
Right. This might hurt a bit.
That's totally new to the Game of Thrones.
Hold this for me, will you?
series.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
Roderick had already fallen.
Yeah.
There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Strut.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh, the fucking maggots. Oh. The Lord's chair. I'm not even sure. I remember House Forrester being in Game of Thrones. The book. Or books, plural, I should say. Or the TV show. At least not that I remember. Like I said, watching through Game of Thrones the first time, I didn't remember anyone's name, really. Characters, I would have to be like, yeah, that one, the red-headed one. And all that. It wasn't until watching it a second or third time that I could actually, like, consistently keep up with names. Ooh, show off the sword. I don't know why he'd be interested in that, but
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
boo. I draw the fucking work.
Did your leg feel
Finders
weak?
keepers and all
No.
that.
I just wanted to ask you.
Who's the new lord of the house? I mean, he said Ethan. Can I leave
Can I
now?
go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Everyone's already dying, and we just barely
Off to bed now.
started.
Hurry on.
God.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
Oh, come on!
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House
Until
Forrester's
we distracted
best.
him and got him killed.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
Oh, we were supposed
you
to
can
tell our uncle.
It would mean so much to the family.
He
about
asked
the
me
North
to
Grove?
return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Avoided
Thank
the
you.
question.
Garrett.
Of
mean
course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Ramsay.
Garrett, you understand what this means.
I forgot
You
he was
killed a
just-
Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution.
But
This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
It's the
Not now.
perfect time for
When?
vengeance.
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do?
We kill
Nothing.
him.
I would have us
Prevent
use
a whole
our
lot of
heads
trouble and
while they're
suffering?
still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Yeah.
Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Okay, listen.
So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead.
I mean, Eddard
He's
Stark
the
wasn't
lord
that
of this house,
smart.
and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear
That
fealty.
controversial to say.
But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not
Justice.
in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
Wow.
Duncan.
You gonna kick me out
Where
like
would
that?
I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Wow, I can feel the
You're
family
sending
love.
him to the wall.
Thanks.
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would
I
bring
forgot about
destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Hate it here.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Yeah, Ned Stark literally told the Queen to her face that he knew of her bastard child with her brother.
Were it up to me,
And expected
I'd gladly
to live
drive a
after
sword
that.
through Lord
Well,
Whitehill's
that's smart.
heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the Wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett.
Didn't quite
You worked
go
hard and served your
according to
lord with
plan.
honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Yeah, we were only supposed to tell that to our uncle. You fulfilled your
Sorry.
duty to Lord Forrester.
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools.
I don't
and it's better kept that
understand.
way. I assume you kept your word.
Yeah.
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything
I'ma be
more
at the
just
wall,
yet.
apparently,
Just know the
bestie.
North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Aye, sir. I know we do play as other characters. Kind of like in the show, in the books, it hops around between characters, so we don't
Iron
just...
from ice.
We don't
Iron
just
from
stay
ice.
playing as Garrett.
Remember,
whatever the hell his name
you
is.
represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You gonna
You
go
already
hang out
have.
with Jon Snow? What was happening at the wall around this time? I don't even remember. I remember people's individual stories, but I don't remember, like, at the time this was happening to person A, this was happening to person
Garrett,
B.
wait!
I don't remember.
Be safe.
I think they had a little something going on. That's unfortunate. Especially where we're going. Oh god. I have no lady friends at the wall.
Ethan?
Ethan!
Oh, now we're playing as Ethan. The new lord of House Forrester. Oh, he looks like a little brat.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, the little
wish
kid
Mira
just
was
lost
here.
a bunch of his family.
And
Just
Asher.
kind of...
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly
Ooh,
safe.
she's
I
in a bit of a
promise
Sansa
you.
situation.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I
Yeah,
know you
Ramsay's
protect
gonna
us.
kill everybody.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Get shit on!
He calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed.
When the Fire Nation
Roderick became
attacked.
so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
I guess now it's when the Boltons attacked.
Promise me you won't be like that. Please,
The Lannisters.
just be you. I like you the way you are.
The praise. Everyone.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
That's the reality of the situation here.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Aw, you gonna remember.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
So it begins. Responsibility. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Uh-oh.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
I don't feel good
It's your
about
decision.
this.
You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I mean,
Fine.
we might as
If
well.
that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I mean, there's no reason to be a brat about it, right? I mean, technically, yeah, we are in charge, but there is still a whole lot of responsibility. Wait, where are we going? He went that way, we're going this way.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Okay.
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Okay.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Okay.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
That's a bit of a pickle. Oh no. This This really feels like one of those no-win situations. No matter what, I'm gonna lose. Something bad's gonna happen.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Might as well be nice. Oh!
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies.
Can I kick him in the face?
I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Wow,
Bruce
what a
Bolton
twat
is the
waffle.
Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh dear. Oh, it's that guy with the awful haircut.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here.
We'll stab him.
What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Ramsay Bolton.
It's not here. Did you not hear me say he's gone?
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you,
Getting
my lady,
verbally beaten down by a
considering your
woman.
losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Oh!
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose
What did I
word
lie
is
about?
law.
I said he's gone. He gone.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
That dude's like a snake. I don't like him. I'll slide
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
You gonna go play as Mira now?
Your sister can help us. Although just
Hell
a
yeah.
handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. and Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
I'm still very upsetty spaghetti about how Marjorie ended up in the show and I guess the books. She got did so dirty. Not like, you know, it doesn't make sense for the plot, because I guess it did, but I just really liked Marjorie. And also, I guess it goes without saying, but if y'all haven't seen show or read the books or something, I'm a little bit late on this, but you know, spoiler warning. Youngkish coin, unfinished letter.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
What are you looking for?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Oh.
It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Olenna!
Asher sent me this coin, to remember him.
Yunkai?
What a strange place, Essos.
Okay. We're good. I don't know why we need to look in here. We didn't. Perhaps I am just wasting time. That's entirely possible. Dusty old tome. Letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Need walk in. There we go.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
His voice is so deep for such a short person. I thought he was like a child. Doesn't sound like it though.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Boy, it is. I don't know who the hell this is. I don't know if
Please
he's
hurry if you
trustworthy.
can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before.
Then why?
You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like something we might need to know.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken.
Yeah, tell me.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Okay, well, he came to bring us this information, so I guess he's nice. Her arrival.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
The one
hoping there would
true
be time for us
queen
to
of
talk.
King's Landing!
Come, there's something we must discuss.
I'm still upsetting spaghetti.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Oh yeah,
Thank
they
you,
actually
lady.
got the actors
And
to
you
voice
know
act
how I
for this
feel
game.
about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say,
What's her deal?
especially here in King's Landing
lady in
now
the
that
back.
I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
So we heard.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I don't want
What
to
do
fuck
I
things
say?
up, Marge.
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
We're literally in Sansa's role, basically.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Just, you know, we can't play as Sansa, because we can't affect the story in any significant way.
You'll be fine. I know you will.
Hopefully.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Mm-hmm. So it goes.
Good luck.
Who is that, Tyrion?
You can do this.
Oh, I gotta walk. Gotta make the walk myself. There's a lot of whispers for such an empty room, unless they're all like directly off camera to my left.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Neil, yeah.
Your Grace.
Queen is
The girl
queen.
knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Oh, such an evil
House
voice.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the
I mean,
girl.
they even told Ethan they had to bend the knee to the Bolton.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did
What?
name
Wait.
Joffrey as the one true king.
Yeah, I did. Uh-huh.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
You know.
Old allegiances are not
Let
easily
bygones be
abandoned.
bygones.
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I'm just gonna stay silent on this one.
Or nothing, perhaps. It's hard to tell either way.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
He's just drinking like a fish.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
I think that's the best
If
answer.
there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I'm trying to make
I would
Cersei
be true to the king.
I'm trying to make Cersei happy.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I'm sure that's
She
what
is a
Marjorie
threat to the crown, isn't
wanted
she?
me to say.
The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Tyrion, please.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Ah!
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm told to make
Of
Cersei
course, Your
happy,
Grace.
give her the right answers. I give her the right answers, and she's still upset with me. What the fuck, Tyrion? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta call me out? Oh!
I'll walk you out.
Why you gotta
This may come as a
expose me
surprise,
like that?
But I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Ramsay Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although
What?
Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best
I
interests
mean,
at heart.
she said to appease Cersei.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements
Ooh,
where we
maybe
can.
I should have said I would be loyal to Marjorie.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion. But it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Is this the point where Tyrion is married to Sansa? Like I said, I remember people's individual timelines, but I don't remember where they cross, intersect, who was doing what, if while this was happening to someone else.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
That's an understatement.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
We can't fuck up the seating arrangement.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You Northerners.
Not for me.
You'd make a perfect scepter.
Too much responsibility.
Well,
I
would
don't like
marry
it.
him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
I was already fucking up playing as Ethan trying to be a lord.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
I hope so. I
I'm
feel
just
like
glad
that's
it's over.
kind of the point.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yes. Yes.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Marjorie would have been
You were
such a
brave
good queen.
agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Now, I don't remember what the outcome of this is, but knowing what I know from the show and Cersei looking for any opportunity to have like a dig at Marjorie, I don't want to put her in a bad position. Even though it might kind of suck for the family. Because, I mean, especially with Cersei, even if I do try to get Marjorie to attempt to ask for help, it's probably not going to lead anywhere. So, it sounds like quitter talk to say better to not even try, but, I mean, it'll work out better for Marjorie, at least.
My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you. for my family. But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near. And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
Of course, my lady. You're right. Better to wait.
Knowing what we know about the outcome of the show... Ed Sheeran? Oh, that's not singing. Never mind. Thought it might have been someone singing.
7 L's.
Oh, ew, 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 ew.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ramsay!
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Real good on the reflexes there, bud. Ooh,
Not my best work, unfortunately.
I don't think we should be sticking around.
Fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to
Anything
say,
I can do?
a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Stay hidden, bro.
Shh. Listen.
Nothing that interesting to see.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Don't run. Got crossbows and shit.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Well, we've lost our horse. That's a pickle. Oh, do we have to... That's not a good idea, bro. You don't want to go look at that. No. No. Just go. I don't like this. I'd really like to turn around.
Bloody hell.
Lord
Ethan
Ethan!
again?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
I mean, that's fair. He's a child. Kind of.
But
Have they mentioned his
300
age
generations
exactly?
of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
That's fair.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone.
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Okay.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Uh-oh. Oh!
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
I don't like having to make decisions. I don't like having to make decisions.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
Bruh.
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Ooh.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my
You're
lord.
not exactly in a great
I
position
fled.
now.
We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks truth.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Do we need to have an audience for this?
Lord Ethan,
This doesn't
I
feel
know
like something
these
that
words
should be
are
done
hard,
out in the open.
But they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address
Okay,
him as
enough
Lord.
of that.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief.
We can send him to the war.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserters. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
I mean, you're not
Bring
innocent.
Justice, my lord.
You're far from
Please.
innocent.
My lord. My
However,
family depends on me.
he's just scared. These very uncertain times.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A
Hello?
brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
Who is in charge here?
We must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can
I mean, we don't
rely
want to
on,
be Joffrey.
no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Okay.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Fairly certain I know who I want to pick. Not the super aggressive guy. He seems a little too, like, I mean, there definitely needs to be a balance between aggressive and mercy and all that. You know? I mean, we don't want to turn into Joffrey. That would be no good.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Yeah, I think I want to go for him. Do I have...
Slash and parry! Slash and parry! Again!
What about her? Can I talk to her? Fuck, what's her name? Can't keep track of all these people's names. Malcolm? Who the fuck is Malcolm?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Oh, Uncle,
I
okay.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Oh,
I
wait.
hope to be off tomorrow.
I am wee babby and need advice.
First light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
That's fair.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Well, we also don't want to be a wet
are
napkin.
not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Really?
And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house.
Now I'm
Duncan
unsure.
would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Valid points. Valid points. But again, I still feel like I'm in a lose-lose situation where once Ramsay gets here, no matter what I do, it's going to end badly.
I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart.
Tuttle,
and
we
everyone
finally got a
trusts his
house
judgment.
name.
Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
I'm so very conflicted and I don't know what to do. We could still talk to Royland.
That means sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want Sir Rage-a-Lot as my sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Do you, though? It seems like he's the one that's consistently trying to undermine me. Yeah, a big decision was made without me, but... I don't know. I feel like...
Do it like
Talk to the maester. See if we can get an opinion from him on who he thinks we should choose. The cat
Maester?
meowing from the doorway.
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Kinda.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Come on,
That told me fuck all about my sentinel
lord,
decision.
are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Oh, I guess.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I could have given the bracer to them early. Which I think is what I did last time. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played through this game, and there's so many different people to keep track of. I don't remember all that much from the 2 episodes I did play through before.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Don't interrupt me!
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I think we should give it to Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle!
This is reckless.
Lord
See?
Ethan has made his choice.
The fact that this is his reaction
I will not disappoint you, my
kind of
lord.
proves my point.
Now,
Hot-headed,
sentinel, what do you have to
arrogant.
report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore
I mean, if
Sir
we're so
Roland.
very clearly
You named
outnumbered.
me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small
Both of
count-
you shut the fuck
Enough!
up.
Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering?
I look like
Neither will
children.
I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
There must be other options.
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Ooh. Oh, decisions. I'm not good at making decisions. Even when sober. Ooh.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Nobody's
Ethan
ever
has made his
fucking
opinion
happy
known,
with
and
what I
you
say.
will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord.
Y'all
We
fucking
are, of
put me in
course, here to
charge.
serve you, as we served your father.
Consequences of your actions.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Oh, I gotta make literally every single fucking decision. I don't like this. See, the way this is phrased, make him wait at the gates? I've seen the show, and I know how Ramsay is, so making him wait at the gates? I feel like that's gonna work out in my favor.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Cry about it.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
You need to go sit down and time out for a few minutes, my dude.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Duncan sounds familiar. Almost sounds like the voice of Brynjolf from
There will
Skyrim.
always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on.
I have to look that up.
Family. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember
He
the
was
miller's boy?
exiled.
How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Oh.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords.
True.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
Yeah.
Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yeah, sure.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Don't count on that. See, the fact that I'm pretty sure in the books and in the show, at least to my knowledge, there is never any mention of a House Forrester. And, you know, obviously, the Boltons, the Lannisters,
Milady.
they're all still around.
You?
That's the problem.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I think we kind of know how this is going to turn out, but...
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
See, I kind of predict, and again, I haven't played through this entire game yet.
People who'd be willing to help you.
I feel like this game is just going to come down to who of House Forrester is going to bite the dust before the end. Could end up being all of them. Why are you giving me the stink eye like that, man? You literally look dead. You look like the fucking mountain does when he's a zombie. Oh, we're
Where's
already
Sir
back
Royland?
as Ethan.
He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
The...
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious
How
to
about
flame, my
hello?
lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough.
Doesn't like him pointing out that he's a bastard.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad.
That's aggressive.
Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift we'd like to offer to you. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give them to you in tribute.
To me? That's very kind of you. Thank you.
He's the one we need to immediately...
Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice.
We got his attention. Okay.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Yeah. Again, keep
My
the
lord.
peace.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
And do silence?
Our men are dead. Yours lived. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Yeah.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
Mm-hmm.
The little lord does have a point.
Heard your argument,
We'll try
dot,
this.
dot, dot.
Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Yeah, he don't give a shit. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester.
No, 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 no.
You're not
No.
frightened, are you?
No.
Lord
No.
Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
No,
Let
no,
her
no,
go.
no, no. I've seen him hunt
She's
before.
quite pretty. Your sister. we'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Ethan! No! What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Consequences of my actions chasing me right now.
Take the boy as your ward. Kill him.
I don't want no consequences chasing me right now. Someone take this consequence. Someone
Lovely meeting
chasing me right now. Jesus,
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Help me! Ryan, please!
Stop it!
Let me go! Ryan!
Do something! Ethan? My son.
Well. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Was there any
Ethan
way to avoid
sacrificed
that?
himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us.
Oh, I'm in a predicament.
Those who hold House Forrester
Literally
above
everywhere.
all other loyalties. Those who will
Here
not stop until
comes
Ethan is
the
avenged. Until Ryan is home again.
Oh, is
Our
that
house
Asher?
will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?